Hey there, wrestling gurus, and welcome for another episode of Wrestling News episode for Thanks for Listening. Okay, I have some news to discuss. Now, we all know that tonight is another WWE pay-per-view. We just had another pay-per-view called Battleground the beginning of October. Now we have this one called Hell in a Cell. What's up with that, David? Do you really need two pay-per-views in 1 month? No. Okay, here it goes. Now, Sunday is the WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, like I discussed a few minutes ago. And there likely will be two new world champions crowned. Oh, really? Before the night is over, Del Rio has been luckily. I guess he's not really a fighting champion or whatever they're trying to say. Okay, at best as world heavyweight champion, but in fairness, he did act as a placeholder until a major player was ready. The player is the Mr. Everything, aka Super John Cena, who is ready, returning earlier after surgery, and will get back in the ring for the first time since SummerSlam to put the SmackDown on his back as the champ. So what's your thoughts? I really think it should be a decent match. It's not gonna be the best match of Hell in a Cell, I guarantee, because the real just sucks ass, and he's just a freaking born heel face. It doesn't really matter, and probably some of my wrestling fans agree with me, and some of them may not agree with me, but everyone has their own opinion. And let me try to say this: the SmackDown have not been having. Oh my gosh. The SmackDown champion has not been good in a long time. Like Edge, I know he retired uh, recently because from injury, and Del Rio tried his best, but he failed. And I guess John Cena is gonna win the belt, most likely. I mean, I could be wrong, but something might happen before the pay-per-view kicks off, backstage, and if he wins it, that's gonna help the SmackDown people will tune in on SmackDown every Friday night, and eventually he's gonna lose the belt and go back to Raw. I mean, he's gonna go on both shows, but he's gonna go be on SmackDown permanently. I wish he did because he really needs to help the SmackDown more than Raw does. You know what I'm saying? Because from my point of view, SmackDown is a sinking ship. I know nobody wants to hear that, but some of the guys on the current roster are failing because WWE is not really trying their best, and plus the wrestlers got to do a lot of on their part. You know what I'm saying? Not just the creators; they got to do their part. Okay, as for CM Punk, his feud with Paul Heyman has run its course. I think it has. It's time for the payoff in the Hell in a Cell. Punk should take care of Ryback, or AK Cryback, when Jericho used to call him that this past summer or whenever. I mean, it doesn't say in this article, but I'm just adding on. Who seemed distraction for upper mid card status for the formant, whatever that blasted word is, future, before delivering the GTS to Heyman. Punk will be set to move on to a program with Randy Orton. That'd be kind of cool. Or possibly Bray Wyatt. So what's your thoughts? What do you prefer? See CM Punk feuding with Randy Orton, or let me see, or Way Barrett. Wyatt Barrett. I'm sorry. What do you prefer? What would be a better feud? Let me know down below. To get the rising star over even more as for the W title. Things have been going too well for Daniel Bryan, or late. To think he can defeat Randy Orton for the vacant belt, the deck is stacked with Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, who very well could turn on Bryan. And frankly, the WWE needs this feud to continue on to Survivor Series. I would expect Bryan to lose in some type of talent fashion. Also remember the Big Show in all of this. I don't know what the hell does that mean. So I guess this reporter named Black Jack Brown thinks that HBK is going to turn on Daniel Bryan, and they will continue the feud and leading up to Survivor Series. Now, I really thought Hell in a Cell ends feuds, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to, that's what it did in the past. So, I don't know if this should continue the feud into Survivor Series, or should Survivor Series start a new feud? What's your thoughts, Wrestling Gurus? Yes, Big Show probably will probably get involved in this Hell in a Cell match. He might do the same thing what happened back in '97 when Kane ripped the door off and beat the crap out of both competitors. And of course, at the time, '97, HBK pinned The Undertaker, of course, with Kane's help back in the day. But they might recreate that storyline, you know what I'm saying? But a little different. But what's your thoughts? Do you think it should end tonight? Or do you prefer the storyline continue into Survivor Series? You know, Daniel Bryan and Orton feud. Okay, now some TNA news. And probably some TNA fans will say, yes, 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 about freaking time TNA is going to discuss some TNA news. Well, the last few months or whatever, it was nothing really discussed. So maybe in your opinion, yes. In my opinion, no. Okay, AJ Styles has walked out with the TNA World title. Looked for Dixie Carter to announce an 8-man tournament that will begin November 7th. Okay, let me tell you a little thing about this. This is the same story what happened the summer of Punk of 2011, when he had an awesome match against John Cena at Money Bank in Chicago, Illinois, at the Allstate Arena. I was there live, and that place was freaking awesome. Of course, CM Punk contract expires. The night of Money in Bank. I think it was legit or part of storyline. I'm not really too sure. So please let me know. Of course, he was off TV for a while. Not that long. I wish he did. And me and my friend Nick discussed this a while back. I thought he's gonna be on indie show like ROH or whatever. That's where they should go. That's where WWE should be in that direction, but they didn't. He just took some time off and all that bullshit. So I think WWE kind of messed up in that department, but it's what it is, what it is. Then they had a little small dinky tournament. Of course, I forgot who won it. Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio, I think. Was it Rey Mysterio beat John Cena for the belt? That's why they had two belts, and that's why John Cena and Punk was going at it at SummerSlam 2011 that year, champion versus champion, and they have Triple H as a referee, and of course um, Kevin Nash came out and did all the good stuff, power bomb and the big boot, and Triple H didn't know that really happened, but I don't know. That'd be a great the next night on Raw after the pay per view. They make like a fashion or a group. Triple H, Kevin Nash, and some other cronies. Kevin Nash could be like the bodyguard, because they don't use him correctly. Instead, have Triple H versus Kevin Nash at TLC that year. Start a stable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they would call it at the time, but I guess they don't want to go in that direction because it's supposed to be Punk versus Nash because all that stuff they're bickering on the mic, and I really wish they went at it. I know Nash is an old dude, but anything's possible in the wrestling world. I know he has bad legs, and that's why he doesn't wrestle very much. But it's what is what is. But back what I was saying about this teenage AJ Styles thing. I know he won a bombful of congratulations for him. The thing that really bugs me is why in a blue moon is TNA stealing the same stuff that they used in 2011? Like CM Punk won a belt and took off with it. You know what I'm saying? Went over the barricade, but I guess a little story. It's a little different than TNA is doing. I guess I don't follow TNA as much, but the stuff I'm reading, they copying off of W, but W does not really have the copyright of storylines. If any other wrestling company could do it, they could do it. But we all know that W is way better in storylines. But that's just my opinion. But I guess they want to do like the fall of AJ Styles. He just got a new contract, and I think is like January of up to January of 2014. I'm not really too sure, or is it February of 2014? I'm not really too sure. Probably all the TNA fans will let me know if I'm right or wrong. But probably AJ Styles just take some time off or whatever, and probably he's gonna have a match with someone, whoever's gonna win the freaking tournament, beat their freaking ass, and it'd be like undisputed TNA champion, some bogus thing. And probably some TNA fans are not too happy because we saw the same thing in WWE 3 years ago. But whatever. Now Dixie Carter is the heel. We all know that the best owner is McMahon in the wrestling business. I don't give a damn what anybody says out there, but that is damn true. Speaking of McMahon, I guess he might make an appearance at Hell in a Cell tonight. If he don't make an appearance tonight, that means he's gonna come on Raw tomorrow night to set up the big storyline, the angle between Big Show and Triple H. I think he's gonna be part of that, or something like that. I don't know how. Can't really describe it. That's how WWE is in the works. So we'll find out what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying, my viewers. So if he's gonna show up tonight, that means something big gonna happen at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I think for the main event between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, the vacant WWE Championship. What's your thoughts on the vacant thing? Do you think it should end tonight, like I said earlier in the podcast, or frankly, you don't give a shit? I just want Daniel Bryan to face different feuds. This feud's getting kind of watered down and boring. But we expect the writers don't know what the hell they doing with Randy Orton lately. They just don't. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. But whatever. Don't forget, Wrestling Gurus. This Tuesday, or actually midnight, you could pick up your copy of WWE 2K14. Now, I'm really hopefully pick up my copy sometime on Tuesday. If I don't pick it up, then it's no sweat. I know I pre-ordered it. If I don't pick it up, probably they'll call me in advance anyway, just to remind me of GameStop. No, I did not get the special edition of The Undertaker because number one, it was too much money, $100. I mean, that's just my point of view. You might have a different point of view. Plus, It's just like the same old stuff. I know Autograph the Undertaker, um, special cover under PS3, um, special like coffin thing. But overall, it's the same thing. I wished Undertaker was on the cover instead of The Rock. Why in a blue moon? The Rock's on the cover of this game. How many times was he on Raw, SmackDown? Not that much. I know just leading up to Mania, and after that, we have not seen The Rock in a while. So what's up with that? I know Rock won't make money like any other wrestler out there, but I know a lot of wrestling fans are not too happy with The Rock. He's a sellout. You know what, wrestling fans? You just gotta get over it and just like the current roster. If you don't like the current roster, just just pop in the old school Rock DVD or Blu-ray and you'll enjoy that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know he will come back, no doubt about it. Speaking of The Rock, I guess it's not really confirmed, just rumors that he will face Brock Lesnar. No, I'm sorry, I kind of messed up there. I really wish he did. Lesnar versus The Rock, because I think it was the beginning of January of 2014 when was it Extreme Rules, whenever that was, when Brock Lesnar looked in the poster at the Ten Towers. I forgot when it was that. I forgot what pay-per-view was that. Or leading up to pay-per-view. I think it was Extreme Rules. I think it was. But I'm getting off subject here. Now, I think it's confirmed or just a rumor. Hopefully, just a freaking rumor. Brock Lesnar will face The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. Now, back in '02, they had a hell of a feud. They had no winner, no contest at Unforgiven when both guys went through like the screen or whatever the thing called. You know, I don't like the ending, but I just realized, this feud is not over from long shot. So, they have an awesome Hell in a Cell match. Of course, they had a belt on line, and blood, sweat, and tears. Even Paul Heyman got involved. And he was all busted up, and it was awesome. So, maybe WWE wants to recreated the storyline, or they will continue it from '02. I don't know how they're going to do with this. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully, it's not really legit. There's a lot of rumors going around. I cannot really believe what people say on the internet. Oh, it's gonna happen. Taker, Lesnar, number 2. From WrestleMania 30. You guys really believe in rumors? Some rumors are good. Some of them are dog shit. I still have 4% chance. Yes, 4% chance that Stingler is going to jump ship, have an awesome promo, and challenge the Undertaker at WrestleMania. I don't know if it's going to be a WrestleMania 30 or whatever. I know people are going to say, Team IR, just get over it. I have a slim chance, a very, very slim chance he's going to challenge the Undertaker, be in the Hall of Fame, and what else I'm going to say? Have some awesome merchandise and be in a freaking video game for the first time. And hopefully a documentary and all this stuff, but it's unlikely it's going to happen. I really think he's going to resign at the last minute, and people are going to say, Team Alright, tell him he's going to resign with TNA, and he's going to hang it up, and that's the bottom line because Team Alright said so. But if it does happen, that'd be great. If it doesn't happen, then oh well. But plan B is, in my eyes, I think WWE wants to go Lesnar, Taker, number 2 at WrestleMania 30 for New Orleans. We'll find out what's going to happen. Maybe, just maybe, maybe Lesnar will still be freaking heel, but he's better as a heel than the face. We'll find out. I don't know if Paul Heyman will be there, most likely, because it feels so weird that Brock Lesnar, without Paul Heyman, it just feels weird, you know what I'm saying? The atmosphere. But I don't know if they could really match from '02 from Hell in a Cell, because I know it's not TV anymore, TV 14, no blood. You really need a blood in this kind of match. You agree with me or disagree with me. I don't give a darn, my wrestling gurus. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. I don't bash anyone out there for any wrestling videos, podcasts. I just say good video, good points, and that's it. I'm not gonna bash anyone. I'm just trying to have fun on here. That's the bottom line because that's what I gotta have to say. Now, another thing is before I sign off was a lot of people says Austin feeling better. I totally understand. And maybe the dream match is Austin versus Punk at 30. I think that was last year. So Austin finally put it to rest. He's not coming back to any time soon because I guess the real reason, money, and probably he's saying this in his head, is not TV 14 because the PG is full of dog shit. It sucks, but I'm still watching. I am not gonna give up on W. It might change down the road, but right now I'm not gonna give up. Maybe when Triple H and Stephanie really have full control of the company, that's great. But right now, McMahon still has the control of the company. I think so. I'm not really too sure. So that's it for me. Um, if you have not seen my house sale predictions, check it out. It's podcast version only. So check that bad boy out. Hopefully sometime tomorrow I'll do my Hell in a Cell review. And after that, I think I'll do the history, yes, the history of the Hell in a Cell matches the best I can. So that's it for me. Thanks for listening. Give me your feedback. If you're gonna watch this Hell in a Cell pay review, or you're just gonna wait until it's on a DVD or whatever, or you're just gonna get the results on the website, or you're just gonna watch it, watch Raw tomorrow night. Let me know what you're gonna do. Have a good one. And this is your friend here, Team Riley. Thanks for listening. Sub to me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Sub to me up there. And that's about it. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. Goodbye.